Hooray! Raw was not mid. I'm beginning to not hate Punk, cause he rant was just so good. He makes it hard for you to just hate on him. Calling Cena and Rock bald frauds was funny, and as usual you can see the passion in this promo. And although I still want Rollins to destroy him, CM Punk might be the best at cutting the most entertaining promos in WWE right now. They now have a steel cage match next week on Raw, and I actually have high hopes for that match. But you know what I didn't have high hopes for? Io Sky actually winning the Women's World title. I just want to say I was surprised about this result, and I'm happy they took the belt off Rhea Hogan and gave it to probably the best active women's wrestler in 2025, because Becky is not available. We are all tired of Charlotte. Bayley isn't her, and Rhea is Rhea Hogan. So who else? The only competition Io has now is Bianca, and that's why this match in WrestleMania was the best decision. So may the best woman win. Braun Breaker being dominant as usual, beating the whole of Judgment Day, asides Balor for the second week in a row, so I'm glad he actually showed up and did something this week. Finn saying he is untouchable is just cap, but he actually cut a good promo, and I still want him to beat Braun for that title next week, cause he needs it. Guys, it's time for Finn to get some singles gold. War Raiders versus American Made was a good match. I like both teams, and I would say they delivered. That shooting star press was a thing of beauty. Even the 450 from Brutus was cool to watch. So I'd like to think the Creed brothers are future tag team champs, despite losing this one. After all, there aren't many awesome tag teams in WWE in 2025, and that's just a fact. Gunther fighting Otis was pointless and absolutely forgettable, despite the joke Gunther made about Otis. But that's it. Jey Uso and Gunther aren't building their feud well enough, and boy does it need building. I just want to say, I hate the way Paul turned my boys Waller and Theory to jobbers for the past 6 months. These guys have the talent, and somehow Paul Levesque decides to job them out to just literally anybody. Karrion Kross appears again with whatever the hell he does, and this time it's AJ Styles, but that's just it. Ivy Nile versus Lyra Valkyria was mid, and I actually like Valkyria from NXT, but this match was just mid. He knew Lyra would win, and asides few cool moments, the match was just, average. I have no idea what and who Chad Gable was talking to, but I guess it was kinda cool. The only problem is that he's probably not going to be booked, probably despite all his talent. Paul clearly doesn't see talent, okay? Jay has an interview and says what he always says, like they doubted me, blah 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 yeet. So that was it. I'd give it a solid 6, which has been the best in like 2 months. What do you guys think of this episode of Raw? Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.